The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton, and here it comes. Line drive, caught. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Oswald Peraza. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number. Here's the second. Second baseman, Colton Wong. Got it. And one gone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. LeMahieu makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board, and that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process, trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These guys could find themselves back in this ball game.
The pitch. Popped up. LeMahieu makes the catch, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. Hit hard, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, second baseman, Labor.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
And he's safe at first as no one can get to the bag in time.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Man at first, next to hit, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And the right-hander deals. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Next offering way off the plate. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now, Cal Raleigh. Two outs. That's inside. Now 2-2. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
The first baseman.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And a 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. The Rockets 1 to right, and they add on. It's 4-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Payoff pitch. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Good contact guy, good defender. Check swing, went around. And the count is 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
And now Bader up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. The 1-1. Out there to center. Rodriguez settles under it. One away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here comes Scott Service as he's ready to make a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Chris Flexen gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And the batter now, Oswald Peraza. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And the pitch. And down on strikes. And there's two away.
Now batting.
And here is Kyle Higashioka. And he's already singled in this game. The pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2-2 now. Good eye right there. LeMahieu, the lead runner, out at second. Kiner-Falefa at first, 2 out of the inning. Bounce to third. On to France, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelenic. Bounce to the right side, and foul ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Runner at first with no outs here. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he deals. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips it for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, J.P.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take the base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Over to first, and he's safe. Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left for Seattle. It's 5-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Gleyber Torres. Slapped foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
The punch out there. 1 away. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. 2-1 on Judge. Judge rips that one. Kelman makes the grab. 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off he'll find a hole.
And a payoff pitch. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and that is that. So no runs, no hit. Back in Seattle, ready to go. Bottom 4. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Julio Rodriguez. Swings and misses, and the count is 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. And Aaron makes a nice grab out there. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And the count 1-2. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Now batting.
And now Teoscar Hernandez struck out swinging his first time. Up the middle. Throw on to Rizzo. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back at T-Mobile Park. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 1-2 here. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Towering home run from Stanton, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Rolled over to third. Zips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Drilled out towards left field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. But no, he takes the turn and holds at first base. It's a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now it's going to be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 down. Kyle Higashioka will hit next. And it goes just foul. Bader on second. Peraza on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. Well struck left field. Way back there. And that is gone. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Matt Festa.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. But now they hold him to a single. Doesn't have plus speed, so I guess they didn't want to try and stretch it there. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And a pitch. They say it went. Bounced out to short. Crawford collects, and the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Fires across the diamond, and a quick out number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And the righty deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out. He's got it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Ball to strike. way out front for strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mariners are down in order, and they're down 9-0. Next one is off the plate. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Liner caught it second.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And that one is lifted in the air. Wong gets under it. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, DJ LeMahieu for the 4th time tonight. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now Harrison Bader. Lined, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa getting ready to hit. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Well, we go bottom 6. A.J. Pollock at the dish. 2 balls and a strike. There it comes. And that's in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far. And even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman,
Colton Wong up to hit. The 2-1. Out to short. Peraza picks it up. Throws to first. That takes care of Wong. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9. Back here at the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Oswald Peraza. Lifted in the air right center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Makes the grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Higashioka. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. That one down the line. Gathers and throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, Gleyber Torres. Now at the plate. Foul ball. And the pitch. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. So the Yanks Bottom of the 7th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Bounce back to the mound. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. Swings through that one out front that time.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick new arm on the mound when we get back. New arm out of the bullpen, number 97. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. That one misses, and it's 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Bader makes the catch, and that'll do it. Aaron Judge at the plate. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. At the belt and fires. Out towards left center. Kelnick drops steps, heads back on it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. And now for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Out to short. Peraza picks it up. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Next offering is downstairs.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
LeMahieu gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Jared Kelnick. 1 for 2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a foul straight back. And a 1-2 again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That ends the frame. Pen Murphy gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swung on, belted, way back there. And in one hops the wall. Around first, digging for two. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
He went up there and got it. With two strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Here comes a pitch. In the air out to center. And Bader is set down. Then there's one down. Now at the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball two. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Trevor Gott appears to be getting loose. LeMahieu over at second, one down. Pitch. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Now batting, shortstop, Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner leads away at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Righty to the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops foul into the corner.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Tommy Kahnle.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mariners, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time out.
You ever lost it all and had to get it all back? It's got me looking back and everything was all mad. You gotta know the road.